Welcome everybody to another episode of Latif's Inspired. Today, the proof is in the pudding. Check this out. Chicken saag, proper authentic Indian restaurant classic. This is in up and down every single Indian restaurant you would get this chicken saag, chicken sagwala, chicken buna saag, whatever they call it. Basically chicken with spinach. This is one of the most popular dishes even on my menu, and I'm going to be giving away loads of tips for you guys to enjoy the best chicken saag at home. So if you haven't already, make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. My mouth is watering. I can't wait to taste this. So you're going to have to watch till the end for this amazing recipe at Latif's Inspired. Beautiful. See you at the end. Beautiful people. Chicken saag today is, guys, 500 grams of chicken. I'm using chicken thighs. They are the best. So this is one pot curry, guys. Anybody can make this. There's no excuses, and this is going to be better tasting than the takeaway. So get your spices ready. Ginger and garlic. Here's the mix. I'll go through it in the video. Let's make this amazing video. Right, people. So firstly, I'm going to need a tomato puree. So I'm going to put this in a food processor. So I'm using 3. It should be fine. Right, people. Now I'm going to do the same with these baby spinach, and these are already washed and ready to eat. So that's about 100 grams. There you go. So I'm going to be using 2 of these packets. Just add a little bit of water. Where's the top? Bismillah. Perfect. So now that's the spinach, 200 grams with 1 cup of water. Right, let's cut the onions. You want the onions nice and thick because we're going to be making a nice little gravy. So 1 pot dish. If you cut it too small, it's not going to mush up. So we want it to be nice and mushy. I'll explain later. There you go. Thick pieces, as you can see. Wonderful. Right, let's start cooking. Bismillah. We need 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of ghee. Right, people, to the hot oil, adding 1 bay leaf, which is the Bangladeshi tezpata, 2 cardamom pods, and 1 cinnamon stick, which is the cassia bark. 2 of these onions go in. About 1 heaped teaspoon of ginger. About a tablespoon of garlic. I love garlic. Garlic's beautiful. Teaspoon of salt. Put in the salt at this moment. It softens up the onions, makes the cooking process a bit faster. So we just want to soften up the onions, take the rawness of the ginger and garlic away. Right, people, it's just been a couple of minutes. As you can see, the ginger and garlic is nice and golden, and I don't want it to get stuck to the bottom and have a bitter taste. So just a drizzle of water, about half a cup is fine. Deglaze, as they say. There you go. Wonderful. Whack a lid on and let the onions soften up and come back in about 5 to 8 minutes. Right, people, it's been a good 8 to 10 minutes since I've added the water. Now I've got my potato masher. This is why you don't need the base gravy. The onion, smash it up. When you cut it in big pieces like I've shown you, it's easier to do this. The onions soften up and you still get that fried, aromatic, flavoured onions. Wonderful. You see it there? Now for these amazing spices. I'm using 2 Madras curry powder. Curry powder has everything in there, it just elevates the flavour. This is a British Indian restaurant style. Bengali chefs normally use curry powder. I'm using 2 teaspoons of curry powder, that was 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of chili. I like it nice and spicy. If you were to have it in the restaurant, they may just use half a teaspoon because you don't want it to be too spicy. I'm using 2 teaspoons because I like that sort of Madras strength, you know, nice bite to it. Right, now this is cumin, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Bismillah. This is going to be all that lovely seasoning. So when it hits that oil, it just wakens up all those spices. Oh, smells very fragrant. Wow, look at that. This is about a cup of tomato. I've pureed it down, so I used 3 of those small tomatoes. Bismillah. Skin, seeds and all. So this is very important. We're just burning all the spices in this at this moment. Cooking it on a medium low. Put a lid on. Come back to it in 5 minutes. Right, beautiful people. The tomato has been cooking for a good 5 minutes. That medium heat. There you go. The oil is sort of beginning to separate. Wonderful. 500 grams of chicken, thigh pieces. You can use 1 kg for this recipe, perfectly fine. You may just need to increase the salt. So we're just going to buna the chicken. I'm putting that on a high heat. The chicken's going to release a lot of liquid, guys. There's natural liquids. Wonderful. Come back to it in 5 minutes. Check up on it every few minutes. So it was on a high heat. As you can see, the chicken has released a lot of liquid. You don't want it to be, you don't want the ingredients to catch at the bottom. There you go. So now put the gas to a medium. Now the lovely spinach goes in. Bismillah. Wonderful colour, look at that. Check that out. Amazing. Whack the heat back on. Now I've already added 1 cup of water when I chopped up all those spinach. So no water is necessary now. Now I'm putting on a high heat for a good 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put it on a lower heat for another 10 minutes or so. So I'll come back to it shortly. Right people, it's been a good over 15 minutes of cooking since I've added the chicken. It's on a low heat now. Good pinch of kassoori methi goes in, gives it a nice little umami, little bit of bitterness to it. Wonderful. And garam masala, so good couple of pinches of kassoori methi and good couple of pinches of garam masala, coriander. Smelling beautiful, very fragrant, aromatic, wonderful. I always say when it's a custard consistency, and this is about right. Wedge of tomatoes for a nice little colour and flavour. Let it just soften up in the sauce. Come back to it in a few minutes. Right people, this is all cooked now. At the last minute, 1 tablespoon of pure ghee. Spinach and ghee is a marriage made in heaven. Oh, there you go, mate. It's been a good 4 minutes since I've added the chicken, but turn the gas off. Got my steaming cooked rice. Bismillah. Wow. Yeah. If you wasn't hungry, you are going to be now. Oh my god. If you follow this recipe, you're going to have the most amazing curry ever. I'm so grateful for you guys watching this channel and keeping me going. Voila. Subhanallah. Now I'm going to enjoy. Right people, I hope you're still with me. This is the very famous chicken saag. Look at that. Yeah, you see it there? You feel it? My mouth is salivating and I'm ready to try. Now let's get a bit of rice, bit of chicken. Oh, there you go. There you go. This is steaming away. Don't want to burn my mouth. Bismillah. All that hard work and effort. It's blown me away. Blown me away. That base gravy from scratch. Let's give it that flavor, the ginger, garlic, the cherry on the cake is that bit of pure ghee right in the end. I can smell it, I can taste it. This is amazing. Very fragrant, very aromatic. I mean, look at that, see it there? Even the rice, oh wow. Yeah. If you enjoy what I do, make sure to support me by pressing the like, share my content. I really appreciate it. Put in a few comments what you'd like to see more of. And most importantly, if you haven't already, subscribe and press the bell notification for more videos at Latif's Inspired. I'll see you soon for the next one. Bismillah.